Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today, I get to share with you this book called Ancient Eats, an edible exploration of the world, written by Stephanie Hansen. This is one of the most unique cookbooks you will ever find. It is extremely well researched and it takes you on a tour of the ancient world in its entirety. So, whether you're in the Americas, Mesopotamia, Egypt, Greece, India. There's so many places that this book touches on, and foods from all of those locales. Now, for all of you history buffs out there, in addition to these recipes, are lots and lots of historical tidbits, stories, lots of fun within this book as well. So, if you want to start learning about ancient cultures through their food, because humans are known for their food, of course, this is a really great way to start. So you'll find lots of little historical tidbits, especially as this is broken down by type of meal. So for breakfast foods, you're going to find breakfast foods from all over the world. And then as you go through the book, there are segments where if you want just an entire meal from one part of the world, you can build that yourself as well. So it's really informative book. One of the things that I like as a casual chef in the kitchen is that because these are from ancient times, there are not a huge amount of ingredients in each recipe, which means you don't have to go out and buy a crazy amount of things in order to try a recipe that you've never had before. So they're very accessible and delicious, and they take you all around the ancient world. There's also levels to each of the recipes, from 1 to 4, 1 being the easiest, 4 the hardest. And for those level 1s, most kids are able to join you in the kitchen as well, 1s and 2s if you're able to help them out. So it's a nice way to get family into the kitchen too, as you're talking about lots of different places around the world and the cuisine that they eat. Now, some of the things in here are modified somewhat to a modern palate, specifically a modern American palate, so just be aware of that. There might be some things that you would read about in an ancient text that we've modified somehow in the present, but all of that aside, it is extremely well researched, lots of variation in flavors and textures and colors and foods. And as you're going through this book, you're sure to learn something else, not only about the food that you're eating, but the people it came from. So if you are a historian, a foodie, a little of both, this is a fantastic book to have on your own shelf and a gift for others. So if this sounds like a great fit for you, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.